I know you can't see our face right now, but there's a reason for it.
It's probably for the better.
Everybody wishes they saw James's face. Let's get ready to rumble.
Distance nerding.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Ooh. Prettiness here.
Monkey in the middle ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to welcome everybody to the Distance Nerding live stream. As you can see, I am your boy, Young Phil. To my immediate right here is the Jamez 5000. And of course, the greatest man in existence, Paula Thickies.
Thank you, sir. I was debating on either Paula Thickides or Thickatreides. I just couldn't decide.
I need to know if everybody's as excited as we are that you're on the stream right now.
I'm right here.
I'm super excited.
I know.
Thank you.
It's not often that we actually see him on stream with us, but when he's here, we're excited.
Yeah.
There's a level of chaos.
Oh, always.
That the thickness brings, and it's worth it.
There truly is.
That's what my ex-wife said.
Now, because the thickness is here, I get to use the special banner. You see, I get the special background here.
Ooh, fancy.
Isn't that cute? You like that?
Hey, you know what? Thickness, you need to like popify yourself or whatever it's called. Like pop yourself.
Mine's boring. I'm a bald head guy and
it would have cat ears though.
Distinct facial features.
It's probably pretty quick then.
Yeah.
You would just
get it done.
You would just need cat ears, and then that way we have you in the background. Same thing with Phoenix.
Yeah.
we'll make a special one that's got Phoenix on there.
So
Who's,
we,
in, who's in the chat? Let's shout out some people. We got some friendly
Aaron,
faces.
Ray, Bridget, Phoenix, Ezra, a bunch of
Mr.
people.
Watson is here.
So nice. Everybody's joining the party. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it was the great 20th century philosopher that once said, "Coming down with the thickness." Come on, get down with the thickness.
Yeah. It's,
Ooh,
that's my daily affirmation.
that's how ooh wah ah ah. That's how we end that.
Yep. Yeah, that's it.
Hashtag ooh wah.
Ezra is adorable here, saying hello.
Hello.
I'm super excited today.
I
There's a lot
Yeah.
going on in the Distance Nerdington world right now, and I'm like excited.
I'm excited to hear.
Some big news that just happened today that we're excited for. We have our Eternals movie event tomorrow.
Woo.
yeah.
We have like 2 tickets left, so if you're interested in joining us, what is it, 7 p.m?
Yeah.
Regal Natomas.
Yeah,
here
so
in
7
Sacramento.
o'clock here in Regal Natomas. If you guys want to come and watch the Eternals with us, we still have a couple open spots. So please come. It's only $14, not too bad.
Look,
Awesome.
Ezra's going. Shout out to Ezra.
Hey.
Ark just messaged us and he added one more, so they're going quick. So we have a couple left, everybody. So if you're down, Ray, if you want to make the flight up, let's do this.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like it. I like it.
Broken Lizards has a new movie. If Broken Lizard has a new movie, I want to know what this is so I can go watch it.
Do they?
I don't know. Just Ray
I
said.
mean, we can Google.
Is it about Broken Lizard's new movie?
Thanks for throwing things off, Ray.
I'm gonna have to go look this up, man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we do here, it is time
for the download.
That's why we're here, right?
Don't forget, make sure you check out the Distance Nerdington post on Facebook.
Facebook.
For all the news, all the trailers. There's so many trailers.
Oh my god, Facebook!
Get it all out. Make fun of me. That's my first sentence, and I screwed it up. So we got the Genlock season 2 trailer,
Ladies and gentlemen, this is live. We can't edit it.
the
Nope.
real Charlie Chaplin trailer, the Arcane League of Legends trailer, Morbius trailer.
Oh man, Arcane was so good. I cannot wait for that. Like, I really need that to come out soon.
There was a lot of it looked really good.
Yeah,
There was a lot of mixed feelings on the Morbius trailer.
a lot of people were complaining about the Morbius
Yep.
trailer.
Thickness posted the new Clerk trailer, that documentary on
Yeah.
Kevin Smith. That
Right.
was
Oh, yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Witcher season 2. Toss a coin to your Witcher.
To your Witcher,
And by the way, this little trailer we got. Little trailer.
just a little one.
Little
Tiny, tiny
Star Wars Book of Boba trailer came out.
bit. Good.
I didn't even know it was coming. I was waiting for Disney Plus Day for it, but
Right.
boom, it dropped, and I was like,
so
wow.
good. That just the way that he's just so calm and collective, and he just murders everybody with words.
Yeah.
But
I love me
before
some
we get to
Boba
that,
Fett. Oh,
can we talk
Boba
about-
Fett is my G.
He's your jam.
Yeah, G or Jam, whatever.
I like it. Hey, can we talk about some of the fun stuff? So we talked about Eternals. So
Mhm.
again, we're gonna all go see Eternals. We rented at a theater here in Sacramento, so we're all gonna go see Eternals together. It better be as good as Shang-Chi, because we were all hyped for Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi was so good. I mean,
It was.
that movie surpassed all expectations.
Yeah.
So it better deliver. By the way, if you go see Eternals and you're not busy this weekend, come out to MouseCon
Yeah,
in Concord, California on Sunday, November 7th.
yeah. Come out to MouseCon. Both myself and the lovely Phoenix are going to be down there having a bit of fun, promoting some distance nerding, and there may or may not be a interview involved here.
Oh,
Yeah, we were just talking to the promoter today. Shout out to Steve.
Oh, Steve is at the door. Steve's at the door. Hey, Steve, come on, bring in
Steve
Steve.
is here,
Bring in Steve.
I was hoping I could show off the Funko Pops.
but yeah, it's
You got some glare.
there.
There.
Steve, specifically Steve from Blue's Clues, is going to be there, and
No,
he's going to be.
No.
Oh, I'm wrong. Sorry.
no. But C. Andrew Nelson's going to be there. Our
Sandra
boy,
Nelson will be there.
who's been on this show before.
Right.
We got John Morris, who was the voice of what's his name again?
Andy.
From Toy Story.
Yeah.
He'll be there. We got Pocahontas, the voice of Pocahontas, will be there. It's going to be amazing. And by the way, I don't know if I told you this, young Phil in Phoenix, but you're going to be interviewing Irene Bedard, the voice of Pocahontas,
Right.
this weekend.
That's awesome.
By the way, I'm
That's
just
gonna
going to
be
tell you
awesome.
that. So you guys got to step up.
Just a side note.
As if I've never done an interview before. Like he says it that way. Like, oh yeah, no, you're gonna be interviewing, so you have to step up.
Well,
Yeah.
You're interviewing a Disney icon.
Yeah, it's true.
Not to put extra pressure on you, but here's some extra pressure.
I've interviewed icons before.
Very true. Very true. Just be excited.
I'm very excited.
Be
I
excited.
remember that one interview. It was you and Nelson Mandela, and it was
Yes.
just amazing.
Yes,
It-
yes.
Yeah.
That interview was very profound, prophetic.
A lot
If
of
you will.
way more fart jokes than I thought there would be, but
Yeah,
it was
I mean,
good. No,
He's
it
got a
was
good sense of humor.
it was good. It was really
And it
good.
was him doing it. That was
Yeah.
the weirdest thing.
Exactly.
It was great.
You know? I was about to go in and do the voice, and I was like, no, that'd be racist. I'm not gonna do
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, let's not get canceled
yeah.
on our own show.
He has a very distinct voice, so it's like
Should we get into some news?
absolutely. Let's get into some news. What do you got for us?
All right. Let's start things off. Because what else are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about some Marvel.
Yeah.
So I guess the whole What If show is doing really well. We have season 1 in the books, and season 2 is in the can, and it's going to be coming out sometime next year. But in the latest behind the scenes series, Marvel Studios Assembled,
Mhm.
Kevin Feige was talking about they're going to expand on What If into other mediums. Ooh.
So that means we're getting a Marvel zombie movie.
Yes.
Do you think so?
Exactly what we're doing.
That's definitely what it is.
That's what I was going to ask you guys, is like, what are they going to do? Because he said other mediums.
Well, technically, Marvel Zombies is in the future. So, I mean, they can do that without messing with the current timeline.
Right. I mean,
Aside from one thing, that there is a Iron Man zombie, and technically Tony's dead.
yeah, but it's playing with all the different timelines, all
Yeah.
the different universes, all the
Right.
different multiverses or whatever. So they can do anything they want.
Right.
Do you think, Mike, where I'm leading it is like they can do comics, they can do books, they can do video games. Do you think this will lead to like live action?
Like a live action zombie specifically?
I would love to see, maybe not the zombies one, but I would love to see Evil Doctor Strange like spin-off movie. I think that would be awesome.
That would be cool too. The thing is, I feel like we may get a bit of that in Multiverse of Madness.
I think so. We definitely might get alt reality Evil Doctor Strange.
Hold on.
Oh dear.
Zombies. So it's filmed in New Jersey.
Hey,
Wow.
It's a
Oakley coming in hot.
it's a good zinger there. Yes.
Shout out to, who's it? Irene Oakley coming in hot with the New Jersey.
I would say that
Jokes.
that is Anne Oakley.
Okay, sure. Anne Oakley, like Annie Oakley?
Annie
Son of
Oakley.
a-
I think that's kind of where the joke is there, or unless it's Anne Oakley 69, so
Could be.
you never know.
Speaking of joke,
Yes,
Some
I was
people-
right. Anne Oakley.
some people had some mixed feelings, but Are you ready to sink your teeth into the Morbius trailer?
Yeah.
I watched it.
Now I'm gonna be honest. I didn't watch it.
And keep in mind, this is the Sony / MCU / Spider-Verse
Right.
characters of Marvel type thing.
My whole thing is I'm just not interested in this movie enough.
Really?
You know, I'm not.
You of all the people in the
And
Because
is it in the Tobey Maguire universe? Is it in the Andrew Garfield universe?
We don't know.
Is it in the British fellas universe? I don't know.
So let's talk about that. So we don't know where it lives, but in the trailer they did reference some incident that happened in San Francisco, which that's where Venom took place.
Right.
Right.
So technically, is this in the Venom universe thing?
But we've also seen Vulture in the last trailer.
And he
so
was
that's
in this,
why. Yeah.
he was in this trailer
Right.
as well. So it's like we don't know. We don't know what's happening. You know, where this is taking place. But there was a couple Easter eggs in the trailer. There was a couple buildings. They showed off like an Oscorp building.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's like, okay, easily tying into Spider-Man, and I get it. But the Oscorp logo, let's see, it appeared more in like the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy.
Right.
And it was like that version of the logo.
I mean, they could be messing with the multiverse a lot more than we think they are.
Yeah.
Again, my whole thing with Morbius, and the reason that I'm not fully on board with it right now, is because he's such a minor character in the comics and in the cartoons and everything. To give him his own movie is just kind of weird for me.
But it's also Leto. So, oh, by the way, I did screw that up because that's what I do. I come in and I screw things up. That Oscorp logo is from the Amazing Spider-Man movies.
Okay.
Got it.
So it's more closer to that. But I don't know, man. Why not? Why not blow this up and go crazy with it?
I'm not saying I'm not going to go watch it. You know, it's just I'm not hyped for it. Is really all it is. That's why I like with like, you know, like Book of Boba. I had to watch that the morning they announced it. I had to watch that immediately, right?
Right.
Versus like Morbius, it's like, I guess, you know, I'll watch it eventually. The trailer, I'll watch it eventually, but I'm not hooked. I'm not super excited for it, and I kind of feel bad for that because I should be, but I'm not.
Thick, what'd you think of Morbius?
Yeah, same thing. I saw it. I didn't go out and like clamor for it. I eventually got to the trailer, and yeah, it looks fine. To me, the trailer didn't even look super appealing. So, you know, I mean, I might see it in the theaters, but it really takes a lot for me to go see a movie nowadays. And
You guys are so up on your like Marvel movie pedestals. Like, it's a Marvel movie, whatever.
Look, man, step up your game. We had Endgame, and we all went out to see that, and it's going to take a lot for me to go and see some character I don't give a shit about.
The bar has been raised.
It has been.
There's a lot of glass half full, though. I mean, hey, they're expanding it. Sony's doing something with it. We'll see what happens.
Yep.
But, you know.
But anyway, I mean, you know, Jared Leto did do the whole method thing again, and he did actually turn himself into a vampire, which is cool. I appreciate the craft and what he does with it. So it's really awesome.
I'm surprised he didn't get COVID hanging out with all those bats. You know, just kind of.
It's true.
He's probably been listening to Ozzy Osbourne like nonstop, maybe biting some heads off.
It could be that he didn't get COVID because he was hanging out with the bats.
He bathes in guano.
Yeah.
Guano. So Morbius has its bat radar set for theaters on January 28th. It's not that far away.
Mm-mm.
All right. You ready for the next story?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to do. Am I going to do a Mickey voice, or are you going to do a Mickey voice?
I actually want to. I want to hear. I want to hear both of you guys do a Mickey voice.
I don't have a Mickey voice.
Let's just try it. You get to lead off.
Ha, ha, I'm Mickey. Hello. Ha, ha, ha. I got nothing. That's it. It's nothing. It's not great. I fully admit I don't have it.
Sir?
It's like a drunk Mickey.
Oh yeah, no,
I love it.
Oh boy, Disney Plus Day is almost here.
Adorable.
Yeah, right.
Oh boy, Disney Plus Day is almost here.
Yeah, okay. I think we're gonna have to give it to
Yeah.
young Mickey Phil over there.
And then going back to Paul Ethicades here. Oh my God! What did I drink? Oh,
I think that's gonna be our new thing where we make Thick do impressions.
I don't do it.
Oh God,
I'm
many
horrible.
ears.
It's not great. I
That's
can't
even
even do an
better.
impression of my own self. So I just, it's not what I do. Impressions are not my thing.
if nobody caught that joke right there, he said, "I can't do an impression of myself."
Yeah, it's true.
Oh,
Phoenix, he does not need to do a workshop because he gives workshops nonstop
No, thank you.
on everything, whether you ask for it or not. But
You're darn right.
actually, I'll be honest with you. Like your little Mickey voice workshops that your tidbits that you throw out,
Mhm.
they actually do work.
Yeah.
That's
I'll be honest. It's like, oh, it's all about the inflections and it's not always high. I'm like,
That's a good point.
Well, Mickey is always.
See, when
high,
I'm
though.
reading things, then it has to be kind of natural. And then, oh boy, I'm so excited
See?
right now.
see. Okay, back to the news because that's what everybody's here for. Disney Plus is celebrating 2 years. Oh my god!
What?
sorry. Did you see that?
What?
Thick is a constant impression of Joe Coy.
That's pretty good.
Is that racist? I don't know.
No, I'm
No.
Filipino. It's not racist.
But I'm not.
It's all right. I'll vouch for you.
Go ahead, keep going, man.
But we will probably make you like try to make some rice. But other than that, you're good.
I will
You're
teach
good.
you how to make rice. Remember, my grandfather was Filipino, so yep. Just
Finger.
it's the knuckle.
It's the knuckle.
Water up to the knuckle.
Anyway, all right, Disney Plus, 2 years, over 100 million subscribers. Wow.
I'm one of those 100 million.
So Disney Plus Day, I think we all are. Disney Plus Day is coming up, and they're going big. There's a lot they're going to talk about, and I love how Disney's like making events like this because we're all getting super excited about like everything coming to Disney Plus.
But like every property that they've handled so well.
Mm-hmm.
It just makes you want to continue to see like what else are you guys gonna do?
Mm-hmm. And it's branching out because like they don't talk about just Disney Plus. They're also pumping up ABC, Disney Channel, ESPN, ESPN Plus, Freeform, FX, Hulu. Like everybody, like all their networks are starting to benefit from all this content. So just be on the ready. But Disney Plus is gonna have a ton of premiere content coming. So on Disney Plus Day, we're getting an all new Olaf Presents series, which I'm kind of down with. It's like it's Olaf telling, remember in the movie where he like told their story,
Right.
Like he acted it out.
He's telling like those kind
He's
of
telling
stories.
other stories like Rapunzel's story and stuff like that.
Oh,
Like it'll be,
I like
it's
that.
him retelling all that stuff.
so him
It's
like
kinda
telling
cool.
like classic Disney stories.
yes,
But like as Olaf.
as Olaf, yeah.
Do we need who's the dude from Ant-Man?
Oh, I don't remember his name.
Mike, is it Mike?
Michael Pena.
Michael Pena.
Do we
Thank you.
need Michael Pena to like do this for every Marvel thing? Like
That
need,
would
like,
be
a
good.
Disney Plus show, and it's like a 5-10 minute like episode thing where it's just him explaining every movie.
They
Yeah.
have to do that. They have to do that. That would be awesome. What else are we getting? We're getting Frozen Fever, which was like a short that's coming to Disney Plus.
Mhm.
It was only on Netflix for a long time. What
Okay.
else we got? Mickey's getting a new short. We're getting a Luca short called Ciao Alberto. That's good stuff. We're getting a new Simpsons short.
Okay.
We're getting the first 5 episodes of season 2 of The World According to Jeff Goldblum.
The first season was pretty good. It was weird,
Sweet.
but it was good.
I need to
Yeah.
drink a little because
And I think you are the only human in the universe that doesn't have Disney Plus. I don't know how you've held out so far because, especially if you're a nerd, oh man, all the Star Wars content has revolutionized Star Wars,
right.
and the Marvel content is just so good.
Yep, we're getting special celebrating Marvel. We're getting a Boba Fett documentary type thing
Okay,
leading
so
up
kinda-
into the show.
Oh, leading up to the show, so it's not like a
Yeah.
post thing like the other shows have been.
Yeah,
That's kind of cool. I like that.
By the way, we're getting Shang-Chi is getting released during Disney Plus for free.
Yeah,
Awesome.
and Jungle Cruise is getting released the same day.
And
Okay.
Jungle Cruise is getting
Right.
released the same day. Like 2 huge movies. And again, like what you were saying, this is what that 45-day window for Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw it in September, right?
Was it September? Or
I think it was
Yeah, it was September because Venom was October.
So this is crazy.
Yeah.
It's coming out. And we're also getting like a reimagining of that holiday classic, Home Sweet Home Alone. So it's not necessarily like
Dumb.
but it is.
Now, speaking of Home Alone, did you see the Lego set that just came out?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, they did Kevin's house, and
Oh,
they
that's
all the
great.
booby traps and everything too.
Yeah, look, I'm a Home Alone purist. I didn't like when they changed it for the other little boy in Home Alone 3. I don't like this chubby little British boy. Get him out of here. I need Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah.
He's the dad. Let's just do that.
Oh my! You know that's actually a really good idea is to have Macaulay Culkin be the dad.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Or like walking
he's
down
the
the
homeless
street
dude.
or something like that.
So,
I'd be down with that. They have to bring him back. They have to bring him back.
well, they don't have to because they didn't, so they're not.
Yeah, I need him to be the homeless dude that hangs out outside. You know,
Right.
the guy that he befriends in the first movie.
Or like the second movie where he befriends the homeless pigeon lady,
Oh yeah,
right?
Forgot about the pigeon lady.
Yeah.
That's okay. See, he could be a pigeon lady.
Yeah,
Perfect.
definitely.
Okay. We got some rumors. I was gonna save this for starting
Starting
rumors, but we
rumors?
might as well just do it now.
Okay,
Do we have the Starting Rumors theme song? Ready, go.
I don't have it ready.
How about we have Young Phil sing it?
Starting rumors. Starting rumors.
Rumors.
There you go.
There
You
we go.
guys are doing a duet. I like it.
Yeah.
Harmony.
So
I could play it.
we're getting rumors that we're getting a sizzle reel for Star Wars Andor
And or what?
and or Cassian Andor
And or what?
and
Or
or
Boba Fett,
Boba
Oh,
Fett.
cool. That
Yeah.
that works.
Bad Batch,
Yeah, bitch.
good bitch.
Yeah,
Hey,
bitch.
you're a bad biatch.
So yeah, Star Wars Andor sizzle
What?
reel, but we're probably also going to get a trailer for Obi-Wan Kenobi
Oh,
because
oh,
that
hello
wrapped.
there.
Yes,
Hello there.
you do that really well.
Hello there.
Yeah.
He does.
So that one I'm kind of interested in because they haven't released like a date for it, but you know, if we get a trailer, they're probably going to say it's going to be the first half of 2022 for Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan.
Yes. Please.
I mean, I want to see this as a real for Andor just because just right now there's not a lot of excitement. A lot of people didn't like that character, so there's not a lot of excitement around him.
Mhm.
I like Cassian Andor. I thought he was a great character. So it's kind of like I kind of want to see what that's going to be,
Yeah.
especially considering the kind of the timeline that it takes place in.
I'm glad you brought that up because he was the hero, but he's also like,
He's definitely kind of villainish.
he's got some gray area. Like,
Yeah.
spoiler alert, he took care of that one informant guy.
This dude, he
In the
killed
alleyway.
a rebel informant at the beginning of the movie.
Right.
Where he didn't kill him, he just didn't save him.
That was like your first introduction. You're like, I'm supposed to root for this guy? I don't
Right.
know. I'll
But
still
then
say it. Rogue One, one of my favorite Star Wars movies.
I was gonna say, but then like at the same time, you see the relationship with him and K2SO,
Yes.
right? But then again, spoiler alerts if you haven't watched the movie. Towards the end, he goes to go and kill her dad.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was gonna snipe her dad. Like there's a lot of give and pull with him. There's a lot of gray area with Cassian Andor, and it makes him more of an intriguing character.
Yep.
Because it makes him like an insurgent. It makes him someone who's really a part of a rebellion.
Mm-hmm.
Right. He's not just the good guy.
So I'm interested in checking that out.
Yeah.
We're also getting, hopefully, getting a teaser for Bad Yetch,
That bitch.
and then
Bad
maybe some announcements on all the other Star Wars projects. Like they've been talking about Acolyte a lot.
I was gonna
more.
say they came out with a bunch of news, like speculation news this morning about Acolyte. So
Right.
consider, like, I guess Acolyte is the working title, and it's not the actual title of the show. So they're saying they're supposed to be revealing the actual name of the show. And I was like, that's kind of cool, because I was assuming, because of the art that they have and everything, that Acolyte was going to be the name of it.
Yeah.
I kind of like the idea that it's not going to be that, and it's going to be something a little bit more like out there, you know?
Right. So Disney Plus, or Disney Plus Day, is coming November 12th. So is that next week? It's like next week. Holy cow.
Yeah, next week.
Right around the corner.
2 days before our anniversary.
Oh, and the new Thrawn, a little off topic, but not really. The new Thrawn book, like a novel, comes out November 16th.
Ooh,
book
2 days
3
after
of the
our
series.
anniversary.
Oh.
It's the third book in this last series that was happening.
I need to go and buy all those books, man.
Yes, you do.
If that's dropping right then, I wonder if we're going to get some Ahsoka.
Oh, yeah. That'd be
information.
dope if we got like an Ahsoka trailer and we actually see him as Admiral Thrawn.
Exactly. Ooh, that's
Ooh,
intriguing.
speaking of do we not see that the King of Blood is on the screen right now?
Oh, hi.
Say hi,
I'm going
Xander.
to look at the screen.
No, you're not going to say hi in the microphone.
You don't have to.
I am the King of Blood. Hey, look at
She just comes in,
phone.
hi, and then leaves.
Does she have a take on Disney Plus Day? No?
No, nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
What's
you
next, guys?
Are you ready for it's time for some spicy water news? I guess spicy water.
spicy water.
No?
That is
Hey.
that is the biggest stretch of
Yeah.
all the puns you make.
Hey, I'm trying over here. It was
I mean,
announced.
I'll
that
take Hunger Games. I'll take Squid Games over Spicy Water Games.
spicy water. It's good.
Spicy water.
Legendary Pictures officially greenlit Dune Part 2.
Part you.
But really, how long are we going to wait for Dune Part 2? Did you like Dune?
I loved it, man. It was so good. I'm trying to go watch it again.
Vic, have you seen Dune? Who else in the chat?
I did see Dune. How you doing, by the way?
I'm doing all right.
No. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
What you doing? Woo!
What am I doing? I'm talking movies.
Did
What are you doing?
who in the chat saw Dune? Because I want to know everybody's thoughts on Dune, because you know, you told me that you loved it. I didn't see it. I went and watched it. I'll be honest with you right now. Here's a spicy take. Here's a spicy water take. I didn't like Dune.
You didn't what?
It was a little slow. Visually,
like it.
it was amazing, but I still haven't finished the book because I have a gripe that it's an English book, but they have so many made up words. It's hard to understand it, if that makes sense. Like there's words that are made up for this universe, if that makes sense, like vocabulary and diction for this universe, that it's hard to follow. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And in the book, it's even harder to follow it, but in the movie,
Yeah.
it was still a little difficult.
I'm gonna do three comparisons, or like a comparison.
Bene Gesserit, Pocahontas, and it's just ridiculous.
I'm gonna do a comparison of three right now. So the book, the book itself was a little hard to follow. The 1984 adaptation of the book was really hard to follow. Like it was kind of like I couldn't figure out what was happening half the time.
Yeah.
This movie,
it makes it way
followed
easier.
a lot. Like I could follow. You get all the complexities of the characters, and like so much happens with the dialogue that they have. But at the same time, it's a lot easier to follow than the first version of the movie.
Yeah.
You know, so it's kind of like I enjoyed it because I liked just kind of how they went about like the characterizations and the way that the visuals were beautiful too.
It worked a lot better than I thought. Like I said, I have the audiobook presently, and it takes me like 3 times to get through a chapter.
Yeah, because
it like every 5th word is some made up horseshit from their universe,
right?
That I don't I have trouble remembering what everything means. Like I need a thesaurus with me, or
a thesaurus.
not a thesaurus.
A thick source.
A key, like just a key, an answer key for the
Keymaster.
Yeah, but the movie did really well with that, and like I said, it looked great, and the characters were all, and this was
Like, there's a lot of politics in it, and I mean that's just kind of the way that whole thing is set up.
This was the first thing I've seen Timothy Chalamet in where I really liked it.
Yeah, Timothy Chalamet killed it, man. His character was really good.
He was great, but yeah, it was good, and like at first it went really slow. I feel like it wasn't the full book, was it? It was only half the book.
It's 3/4 of the book. So
that's what I thought. I was thinking, I was like, I'm this far in the book, and it's only like a little bit past the middle of the book, which was weird.
Denis Villeneuve, the reason that he did it the way he did it was because he wanted to put everything from the book in the movie, but I mean, in order to fit everything in even a 3-hour movie, there's so much you have to cut. So his whole thing was, okay, well, if I break up the first book, then I can get all the nuances and all the story beats from the book, which he did a really good job of doing. Like, you know, he made it to where you have all the beats from the book in there. The reason that he stopped it where he stopped it is because in the book, that's literally the part of the book where Paul grows up. Like there's like time in between where it ends in the movie and then where it picks up in the next part of the book, where Paul like he grows like 10 years.
Right.
You know, like he gets older over 10 years. So the whole thing was, this is a spot where I can stop it, and then, you know, if it takes us 2 or 3 years to make the second half, it's going to account for the fact that they're all older.
Right.
Makes sense.
And yes, Aaron, Aaron, I know all words are made up, but these words specifically are ridiculous. I know that. I knew somebody was going to say that to me. And I'm not surprised it's Aaron. I hate you.
That's a Thor quote, by the way. That's a made up word. All words are made up.
It's pretty good.
There's not going to be a different actor. Timothy Chalamet is going to be playing Paul for if they continue making these movies, because remember, there's like 10 books, right?
And the people making the movie have to make the internet happy and put Zendaya in more than like a minute of the movie.
Oh yeah,
I know, that was lame.
Because everybody was like
pet peeve.
I mean,
Aaron,
you can tell they're setting her up to be a bigger character. Like they're definitely setting her up to be a bigger character in the second movie.
And she is. She ends up being a huge character, right? That's the whole thing. Is like, and people were livid because they were like, Zendaya only had like 10 minutes and she was a flashback character for the most part. Like, yeah, she was, and she had like 10 minutes at the end of the movie. But I mean, she plays a way bigger role, and by the time the second movie comes out, so I don't know if you guys picked up on it, but his mom's pregnant.
Oh, in the movie?
In the movie.
Maybe I did. I can't remember.
So she's pregnant, right? And basically by this point, she's
starting to show.
Well, no, her daughter is already like 10 years old by the time the second movie is going to take place.
Oh, got it.
Right. There's like I said, it's like a 10-year gap between when he ends up in the desert to when he becomes the freedom fighter that he becomes later on. And his 10-year-old sister is there.
I thought it was weird how there was this weird tension, like when they were towards the end, when they were in the desert, changing into their little suits or whatever.
Yeah.
Like how they didn't look at each other, but then they kind of looked over the shoulder. I'm like, there's some weird sexual mom-son tension going on, and I didn't like it. It bugged me. I was like, I don't like this.
Yeah,
it's weird. Anyway,
but
back to the story.
In the book, so I mean,
back to the story. The director revealed that the designs, casting, and all the writing is done. Now it's just a matter of like putting in the work to get it together, to get it all coordinated from like a production standpoint. So they're looking to start production in 2022 with Doom 2 getting spicy in fall of 2023.
Oh, Doom 2, they're bringing back The Rock, and they're doing. Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Doom 2, is that?
Doom 2.
Was that his worst movie, The Rock?
I don't know. Scorpion King was pretty bad.
Hey,
He only had like 5 minutes in that movie too because it was
Hey.
CGI towards the end.
Yeah,
Aaron,
the worst
answer your
5 minutes of movie history he was
Yeah.
in.
Watson, I gotta ask you, do you want to be spoiled on that? Because that is kind of a big beat in the second movie.
don't spoil it.
Okay.
We got 2 years to wait for the next movie. Just,
It's just enough time to read
just
the
relax. Just
book.
relax,
It's just enough time to read the book.
or listen to it 3 times.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, we're moving on. More movie news. So Robert Downey Jr. and Matt Damon are starring in Good Will Hunting 2: Infinity War.
Okay.
No?
Yeah.
No, you didn't even listen. See, you didn't even listen.
Yeah.
That was the test.
Good Will Hunting 2: Infinity War.
Yeah. Okay, maybe.
It's actually Good Will Hunting. What was the one from Clerks? What does he say? It's a Good Will Hunting 2 hunting season.
Hunting season. There you go. So Robert Downey Jr. and Matt Damon have joined. What is it? What is his name?
Oppenheimer.
Cillian Murphy
Cillian Murphy. Yeah.
in Christopher Nolan's next film, Oppenheimer.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, interesting.
We'll be talking about the Manhattan Project.
Yep.
Oh, I like The Watchmen. Oh,
Exactly.
wrong Manhattan. Darn.
So I guess
It,
what
it
is,
actually that character ties to that beat of history though. So I mean,
right,
I know.
right, exactly.
that's why
So-
he's called Dr. Manhattan is because of the Manhattan Project he was born. So
So this is all about like the invention of the atomic bomb, right?
Really fun, lighthearted stuff.
Exactly, right? For the kids. This is for the kids. But it's
Oh,
supposed to
yeah.
be like an epic thriller. So they're going to jazz it up a little bit, right?
All right.
It's Christopher Nolan.
Is
It's
it in a
probably-
dream or backwards in time or anything like that?
Are there
Definitely
top
in a dream.
spinning?
Oh, I hope so.
And it's also being reported that Emily Blunt may also join the cast,
Okay.
right?
I like me some blunts.
Cillian Murphy, Matt Damon, Robert Downey Jr. This cast is coming together. Emily Blunt.
You know, Emily Blunt's going to start a podcast and it's going to be called Blunt Talk.
I like it. I like it. So this movie is set to explode into theaters July 21st, 2023. It's weird we're talking about 2023.
yeah.
All right. Who's hangry? More movie news.
I'm always hangry.
Are you ready for the old 96er to come back?
Oh, I like me some 69er, but I'll take a 96er.
Heyo. So John
Okay.
Candy and Dan Aykroyd, starred in John Hughes written comedy The Great Outdoors back in like 1998.
88.
Sure.
Oh, 88.
It was
Sorry.
in 88.
But according to Dan Aykroyd, he and the director Howie Deutsch are working to bring back like a sequel to The Great Outdoors called The Great Outlaws.
Okay. You had a chance to do the
I heard-
great
I heard-
indoors, but no.
I heard the big exhale.
My exhale is because John Candy died. So it's like, what are they going to,
Yeah.
What?
how are they going to
John Candy died?
Spoiler alert. So Dan Aykroyd said, Howie and I are working on a sequel called The Great Outlaws. I'm looking for a candy type figure. So he's looking for somebody else to play that role.
Oh, you know what? You know who could definitely do like a John Candy? Chris Farley. He could totally play him.
Chris Farley would be a great John
Perfect.
Candy.
Good call.
Yeah.
But why
Good
couldn't
cast.
he?
Drug overdose.
What? He's dead too?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Sorry, man. Just destroying your world right now. I'm waiting for him to throw the cat ears. Just be like, what? Cat ears tossed.
nah, they're too hard to get on.
I love The Great Outdoors. That was a fun movie back in the day. Roman and Chet.
Close, Phoenix. It's Fat Man in a Little Coat.
That guy in a little coat.
Don't do drugs.
Okay.
Because drugs are bad. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Drugs are bad, children. Okay. You shouldn't
Wait.
do drugs. Okay.
Are you doing South Park or Mr. or Dr. Phil?
I don't know
Drugs
where
are
we're
bad.
going.
Kind of both, actually.
Yeah. It's a little mix of both.
I would appreciate the setup. Of,
No.
Yeah, and
Of
I
the
actually
voices?
have a shirt, and it's a red shirt that says "Spoiler alert: Everyone dies."
There you go.
That's great.
I don't know if anybody dies in this next one, but season 2 of Genlock from Rooster Teeth is coming to HBO Max.
Everybody dies in that.
I've never actually seen Genlock.
If you don't know what Genlock is, it's an anime series.
Yeah,
And it stars Michael B. Jordan, Dakota Fanning, Macy Williams. Those are some big names.
yeah.
And if you don't,
it's
Sorry.
adding David Tennant.
and if you don't know who Rooster Teeth is, that's the guys who brought you Red versus Blue. If you can remember, millennials.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's true. But Rooster Teeth also brought us the Transformers Siege series.
But I'm pretty sure their first thing was Red versus Blue. I'm almost
No, it was.
positive. Yeah,
It was 100%. It was.
I can still remember watching that back when that came out in 2004.
That show's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
I checked out the trailer for this, and I wasn't familiar with the anime either, but it's like a big like mech type thing, like a Gundam.
Like Gundam Wing.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
It's like that, but imagine that with like Star Wars Resistance animation style, like that very fluid looking animation style.
Yeah.
And then Michael B. Jordan, Dakota Fanning, Macy Williams. Come on, it's big time right there. And it's coming to HBO Max. So
Yeah.
we know
That's awesome.
HBO Max is going to put some production behind it.
Oh yeah.
And we know you love David Tennant Phoenix because he was a doctor, wasn't he?
He was a doctor, but yes.
Or he played one on TV.
Exactly.
Season 1 of Genlock is available now. Season 2 is locked onto HBO Max tomorrow.
Very nice.
Oh, nice.
You can watch like 2 seasons of a show right now. Go check it out. All right. I'm gonna talk to the chat now.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Who wants to see a Zack Snyder Star Wars movie? Yes. No. Is this something that intrigues you? Thick, would you be interested?
Does the Pope wear a big hat?
Does a bear shit in the woods?
Yes and yes.
Watch your language, people.
Do you want this? Yes or yes?
Because I said bear.
Yes.
Sorry, I won't say bear again.
Bear.
Okay. So Zack Snyder pitched a Star Wars film
Right.
to Lucasfilm, and they turned it down.
Yeah.
But he said, "Screw that! I'm just gonna make this movie." So director Zack Snyder is developing Rebel Moon, which is like a sci-fi movie. He pitched it as a Star Wars movie, but now he's retooling it into be a sci-fi film that's not quite Star Wars, but Star Wars.
Right. It's very Star Wars style.
Right.
Yeah, they use these weapons called sword lasers. It's really weird.
Yeah.
And they have this power called the push. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. No. It's very
He
Very
did say there was metachlorians and nobody knew what he was talking about.
What if that was his idea? It's like it's all a movie about midichlorians. That'd be rude.
well, like for what I remember when we talked about this a while back, it's supposed to be basically like almost like steampunk style Akira Kurosawa film.
Yeah, and he's supposed to like it's almost like his love letter to Star Wars and to like Kurosawa films.
Right.
Right.
Because remember, Kurosawa itself, or Star Wars itself, is based on Kurosawa films.
Right.
So that's the whole thing. Is like you have this whole thing based on westerns and Kurosawa, which like most westerns were based on Kurosawa, anyways. But the whole thing was he was trying to take like that Japanese samurai movie, and do like a samurai movie in space, essentially, with like a lot of like steampunk elements and things like kind of almost like Akira. Right. So it's kind of cool, him wanting to do his own thing, and it's just like Disney and Lucasfilm were like, well, we don't want to do this. He's like, cool, I'm just gonna take out the Star Wars elements and I'm gonna make my own movie.
And he's got all the money because this is being produced by Netflix,
Who has all the money,
and they love Zack Snyder.
Oh, absolutely.
Heck yeah. Army of Thieves just came out today, didn't it?
Yeah,
that's out, and I think I don't know if it's number one. I think it maybe debuted at number one on Netflix.
That's awesome.
Yeah, speaking of Netflix, I actually just watched a show on Netflix called Inside Job.
Is it a show or a movie?
It's a show. It's animated.
I'm 4 episodes in.
It's so funny, dude. Like,
It's really
basically-
good.
So I didn't realize because I had to look her up. The
Bobby Lee plays a voice in it.
yeah, he plays the
The
drug
Asian.
doctor. Well, but he plays like the drug doctor dude.
Yes.
But I was like, this is very like Rick and Morty and
It's-
very like Gravity Falls.
I think it's only very Rick and Morty because of her dad.
Well, the
Her-
animation style though too is it's almost like Rick and Morty-ish. I went and looked up because like it says like created by Shia Takuchi, I think her name is, and I'm like, who is this?
You said
She
Takuchi.
I was like, who is this? Because like it keeps like they wouldn't put her name so prominently at the end as the creator if she wasn't somebody who did something before. She's the writer from Gravity Falls, which Gravity Falls lives in the Rick and Morty universe.
Nope.
Yeah, so it's like that's kind of funny that like
Huh.
it's written by
Oh,
she
no?
wrote Gravity Falls and regular show.
Yeah,
The humor is very like similar but adult.
it's really good though. I'm like 4 or 5 episodes in, and it's funny.
Oh, dude, it gets funnier. Like they have an episode on flat earthers. It's so funny.
It's so fun.
Basically the idea of Inside Job is that the deep state is real and that there's like
All the
government
conspiracies
cover-ups by everything.
are a real thing.
Yeah, like all conspiracies are real, and this is the company that covers everything up, and it's so funny, dude.
I mean,
Like,
they have a whole episode on lizard people. It's great. It's
they do
so
the
great.
people. The flat Earth episode. They're like, the Earth is not flat, but it is hollow.
That looks pretty funny.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Again, NSFW. It is not meant for you and your kids.
No.
It is a cartoon you need to watch on your own.
Yeah.
Got it. Understood. So Snyder, him and Netflix doing big things. So we talked about it, but he had the Army of Dead, and then
Right.
the prequel. What is it called? Army of Thieves.
Army of Thieves was the prequel to Army of the Dead.
And then
Right.
he's also working on an animated prequel to Army of the Dead right now.
Right.
And then it's crazy. He's got all this. So he also said that he loves working with his cast, like people that he's worked with before.
Yeah.
So for this Kurosawa Rebel Moon movie,
Oh, does that mean Crystalia is coming back?
oh, ouch.
Ow.
Wow,
Oh,
that's
man.
screwed. Poor Tig Nojera, like had to act on her own.
I know.
Oh.
Right? But maybe Tig Notaro's coming back.
That's it, Tig Notaro. There you go. So they're thinking he may be bringing back not characters, but actors that you know from his movies
Uh-huh.
into this new Rebel Moon Netflix Kurosawa inspired movie.
Right.
Okay.
Like, who would you want to see back from a Zack Snyder movie? Like,
Martha.
action-wise. Yeah, Martha.
Yeah, definitely Martha.
Somebody's gonna be named Martha.
say that name?
Why did you say that name?
What'd you? Sorry, Xander just did that. Hold on. Come here. Come here. Come here. Can you say that?
Santa's gonna be like, why did you say that name?
Into the microphone. Say it. What? Oh, you're
That works for me.
You have no microphone etiquette. Anyways, go back to what you're doing. Oh, sorry. Keep going.
That was pretty good. It's
What a
pretty good.
what a letdown.
Snyder, Netflix can do no wrong, but Netflix can do wrong.
Oh,
Good news: Netflix games got out of Poland. Bad news: it's only on Android.
God.
Let's talk some Netflix games news.
Yeah. So Netflix games, they came out. They have their own gaming service now. But for the longest time, it was only in Poland, and it was only
So
Stranger
weird.
Things games.
They had 2 Stranger Things games, and the whole beta testing was done in Poland and on an Android. So it's like, what?
Jackie
How
was
small
telling
is this market?
It's funny. Jackie was telling me 5 years ago because
Right.
she went to Poland. Her brother lives in Poland. So 5 years ago, yeah, I know, random, right? 5 years ago, she was in Poland, and she said that they didn't have Netflix 5 years ago.
Oh wow.
And now they have Netflix games.
And now they have Netflix, and they also are the only ones that have a gaming system.
Until now,
Well,
Damn.
now it's on Android, which does me no good.
does pretty much nobody any good. So Netflix is rolling out Netflix games this week. It's crazy. Like, okay, let's see what you got, Netflix.
Mhm.
But let's see. They're rolling out 5 games.
And it is.
Stranger Things 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
How did
Yeah.
you know?
So they're rolling out Stranger Things 1984,
Oh god damn it!
Stranger Things 3, the game.
I love that it's Stranger Things 3, the game.
Right. Wait. How many seasons of Stranger Things are there?
3,
Oh, okay.
maybe 4.
Makes sense. And then this one, Shooting Hoops. I don't remember them playing basketball in Stranger
Okay.
Things. Card Blast and Teeter Up.
Card Blast is a new card game that has 11 throwing cards at the screen, and that's it.
That does not sound fun at all. So again, it's out of Poland, but it's only on Android.
Okay,
So
Cool.
if you have Netflix and you have an Android phone,
you're in
device
Poland.
thing,
And you're in Poland.
you don't have to be in Poland anymore. That's
oh
the
sweet.
benefits.
Yeah, if you have an Android device, then you can play Netflix games.
Yeah.
It's just alienate the majority of phones that people have.
Right.
Right.
But the bad part is all the games are in Polish, so you have to know.
Oh.
Sorry, everybody. But you get to work on your Polish accents.
Absolutely.
Okay, moving on.
I don't know any words in Polish. So.
Because that is going nowhere. Ezra's back. Thanks for coming back, Ezra.
Yeah, you left us, Ezra.
We
You
all
left us high and dry.
we just so you know, we all sat here and didn't talk at all, waiting for you to come back. But now that you're
It's
back,
true.
we keep going with the news.
We
Thank
all
you.
I did was talk about my avocado tree that I'm going to plant, and that's called Ezra Miller too.
Yes.
Mhm.
Perfect. Okay, moving on. Put your phasers on stun because we're about to engage on a new Star Trek mission.
Pew pew.
That's not the sound.
It's not pew pew. Ah.
Okay. Brian Volkwise, who runs the Nacelle Company.
Yeah. God, Nacelle is doing everything.
Yeah, and if you don't know who the Nacelle Company is, they brought us the Toys That Made Us on Netflix and A Toy Store Near You on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, they're literally doing everything, man.
Yep. Shout out to Toy Fusion, who was featured on A Toy Store Near You on Amazon Prime.
Well,
That
that's
was
awesome.
really cool. So they're coming out with a new show called The Center Seat, and it promises to reveal rare details about the Star Trek's beginning. Ooh, it's like a long documentary, right? And it's going to feature Gates McFadden as the narrator and executive producer, who was
He was the
doctor.
host on. Oh,
Yeah, she was the doctor. Gates McFadden. She's the redhead
yeah.
on Generations.
Yeah.
Not Generation. Yeah, sorry. I dug it.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Step into a Slim Jim.
So it's not just like a one and done. It's like an episodic documentary series. So they're going to
I like it.
explore like the sci-fi franchise, like beginning, like even originating with the Lucille Ball production company, Desi Lu,
That's right.
and move on to like the other shows, the other films, that sort of thing. Even like the animated stuff, they're going to cover like everything Star Trek.
I forgot that the original series was produced by Lucille Ball.
Yeah.
Lucille Ball. Sorry,
Yeah.
not
Or
Ball.
Lucille O'Ball.
I'm not the only one that can fumble their words. This
Yeah.
is great. I love it. So I'm kind of interested because I love Star Trek, even though I'm like a bigger Star Wars fan.
Yeah.
I really love Star Trek. Like I grew up watching Star Trek, like latchkey kid coming home
Well,
and it's on.
Yeah.
I mean,
thing.
look, and we have to give respect where it's due. Star Trek was doing cons before it was cool. You
Yeah.
know, they were the that whenever people were going to Star Trek conventions before, you know, we had crazy hot models going to Star Trek conventions and making it cool, and you know, they paved the way for us.
Yeah. I mean, before like Comic Cons were Comic Cons, because
Mhm.
like Comic Cons didn't really become a thing until like the 70s, you know. So it's kind of like, you know, before Comic Cons were Comic Cons, yeah, there was already like, you know, Trek. People were going to go see Trek.
Yeah.
So let's see. Docuseries is coming to the History Channel. Center Seat, 55 years of Star Trek is coming to the History Channel this Friday.
Oh, it's good. So the Seal's doing big things, man.
Right?
It's on History Channel. It's pretty big.
Yeah, it's not bad. So set phasers to stun because he's no good to me dead.
Wrong.
Wait, what?
Wrong character.
But you know what that means?
He's no good to me dead.
It's time to talk some Boba Fett.
That's the sound that stormtroopers make when he hits him with the gaffy stick.
Yep.
Right. The thing about the sound effects, you're always so proud of them.
I am.
You're always like,
It's always like the worst timing or the wrong
Yeah.
place.
Oh yeah. But that's
Always
what makes it the best timing in the right place.
Oh yeah!
I don't know if anybody notices, like watching on the stream, but he always gives a look like, you hear that? Like,
Yeah.
I did that.
See what I'm
I
doing?
did it.
You
I
see?
did that.
Exactly.
That's funny. That's funny. Okay, let's talk some Boba Fett. Book of Boba dropped the trailer. Did anybody know it was coming out?
So good. No,
Nope.
man, I didn't know it was coming at all. It was just, I watched it 3 times in a row as soon as it came out. I was so excited, dude. Like, just the way that he delivers his lines, it's so dry but powerful at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, this is a man you know is gonna just outright kill you if you say the wrong word.
Right.
Or he's gonna let you talk in a meeting where he says,
Speak freely.
you know, Jabba the Hutt would have killed you. So he's a benevolent and feared leader.
Yeah, just the fact that he goes, speak freely, just like that. Like, he's just like, say what you want. I'm still gonna shoot you.
Right. You want to give a synopsis?
Synopsis. Do you want me to do it in the movie guy voice?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm only gonna get like halfway through it before my voice is destroyed because I have to go to a really low register for it. So
Sweet.
Level up. Let's do it.
yeah, let's go. A thrilling Star Wars adventure teased in a surprise end credit sequence following the season 2 finale of The Mandalorian. Finds legendary bounty hunter Boba Fett and mercenary Fennec Shand navigating the galaxy's underworld when they return to the sands of Tatooine to stake their claim on the territory once ruled by Jabba the Hutt and his syndicate.
Syndicate.
Not bad. It's pretty good.
I'm the movie guy. Explosion. More explosions. Double the action.
More explosion.
More explosions.
This looked good. I was super excited for this.
Yeah.
What up, Thomas Wong?
And I love how we got a lot more other characters than just showing like action scenes or Boba or Fennec Shand.
Yeah, I mean, like, because we get obviously Tamara Morrison, we get Ming-Na Wen, and they're killing it. But then we see like all these other characters, and just it's almost like you see kind of the underworld claim that's going to be happening here.
Yeah,
You know,
and
it's
all these
very
different
underworld.
races. I
Yeah.
loved it.
But then just like even then, just like, you know, like the small scenes just to hear the what's it called, the fire spray, to see the fire spray fly by.
Right.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to get used to that name. I want to say Slave One still, but I mean the Slave One fly by and like just you hear the audio drop and then just hear the sound of those engines because those engines are super iconic.
Yeah, I'm down with it. Thick, did you like it?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, and what's cool is it even feels different tonally than Mandalorian. Like,
yes,
at least the trailer, like it feels like we're getting something different, and it's great. And when you said underworld, that's what it feels like. It feels like this dirty underbelly. You know,
Absolutely does.
I'm glad you guys brought that up because remember there was a rumor that they were going to come out with like some kind of Star Wars underworld crime syndicate type, you know, thing. But I think all that went away when Disney bought it, and it's all getting reworked into like this.
Well, so that was I think it was Star Wars 505. I'm trying to remember what it was. But
Something
it was,
like that. Yeah.
it was a game they were developing where you could do all that, and then they were talking about doing like an underworld TV show
Mhm.
to see like kind of what the smuggler world and the bounty hunter world was like. So it almost seems like they like abandoned it, but then they're bringing that back with this.
Exactly.
Because you can get that with Boba Fett. Boba Fett is coming to take over the syndicate that Jabba the Hutt left there.
Right.
Well, I guess that Bib Fortuna took over, but Bib Fortuna had no power. I mean, he had just even in that ending scene, he was a sniveling coward, man. Like, it's super easy to kill the guy.
Wanawanga solo.
Niwanawanga.
So we're getting Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, Robert Rodriguez is directing.
Which he directed an episode of Mandalorian last season too.
He directed the one that was off outside of the volume. So when Boba Fett,
that's the one when Boba Fett comes back and he like beats the crap out of everybody with a gaffy stick.
The one where they blow up the Razor Crest, where they were outside of the volume, out like here in California.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it was that episode. By the way, they took everybody outside to film that scene, but all because they were filming Luke. They were filming the Luke scenes when everybody was outside filming the Boba Fett scenes. Yep, exactly.
That's
so these
great.
actually were filmed at the same time.
Yeah.
So I'm super, and I really like that they have Robert Rodriguez coming back to direct the series.
Yeah, Robert Rodriguez, he did a good job. Like he
super good job.
He handled the return of Boba Fett so well
Mm-hmm.
because it's kind of like, you get a kind of like flyby scene of him at the end of episode 2,
right?
But then Robert Rodriguez directs episode 3, and it's just the action was perfect.
Yep. All right, the series will be Slave Wanting.
No.
The series will be Fire Spraying onto.
Oh yeah.
All right, the series will be Emblem Phase Pulse Blasting.
Ooh.
Onto Disney Plus December 29th.
Okay.
This series will be slaving away on December. Oh, that doesn't work.
No.
This is my number one slave. God. I don't know.
Nope. Any more? You got any more?
I got nothing. I don't
Your
wanna
mom's a Filoni.
Hey.
Your mom wants the Filoni.
Your mom wants a slave one.
Heyo.
Heyo.
What did you say?
Anyone remember the old vampire werewolf movies called Underworld? I used to love those movies. It's funny because that's a Spider-Man joke. It's funny that he does that, and the next story is what it is.
What?
Go ahead and introduce the next story.
Disneyland news. We got some changes happening in Avengers Campus.
Okay.
So Disney has announced it will be opening standby lines for Web Slingers, a Spider-Man adventure ride.
That's why I say it's funny that he made a Spider-Man joke, but we're talking about the Spider-Man ride now.
Is this going to be like, because didn't they take out the Monsters Inc. ride? And
that's but not the Monsters Inc. ride is on a different place though, isn't it?
No, it's in California Adventure, but it's
on the other
farther
side
away.
though.
Yeah. Avengers Campus is like right in the middle where Bug's Life used to be.
Oh, okay, got it. Yeah.
So if you're thinking about like right outside Tower of Terror, Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout ride,
right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like on the other side right there.
It's if you walk right across it to like where that Napa whatever place is.
Mm-hmm.
It's where all the parents can go drink wine.
Exactly. So I'm super down with it. I'm super down with it. So no real reason why they opted to have the standby lines, but part of the switchover is like a standard queue because everybody's thinking like, oh, by the way, if we're going to have standby lines, you don't have to do the app as much anymore.
Right.
But by the way, we're also going to have this lightning lane thing that it's like an upgrade to your ticket.
Right.
So it's like a new fast pass.
But it's also them getting rid of the virtual queues, right? So like you don't have to be there early, super stupid early in the morning to get in the virtual queue to get on. Like now it's you're basically it's almost like the standard rights again. Yeah.
And I think it's another way to get people into the park because I think the attendance has been a little low, so it's another way to be like, hey, come on in, we got standby lines ready to go,
right?
So you don't have to wait in like super long lines anymore. Just come in, and if you got one or two people, you're on the ride in 20 minutes instead of an hour and a half or something.
Phoenix, you do know that James, his second home used to be Disneyland. He used to have a vacation property in the park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was underneath Plaza Inn. I used to sleep under there with the stray feral cats.
And all the cockroaches that would
Yep.
just like, snuggle up next to him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just gnawing on fried chicken bones.
Exactly.
'Cause that's,
Do we have any fried
over
chicken
beignet.
bones?
yes.
And then like, discarded beignets just thrown next to him.
Right?
It's true.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe you should make a beignet. You should look into making a beignet.
What's funny is I actually have a recipe for beignets. I've just never made them.
You should also look into having like appetizers and treats.
What,
during
at the
this-
house?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here.
For
Actually, I
you.
have a bag of candy out there if you want some candy.
Oh.
Oh, what kind? Is it the stuff that nobody wanted?
No, it's the
Bit-
good
yeah,
stuff.
it's just
We
a
had- so we gave out full candy bars for Halloween.
That's right.
And we still had full candy bars, like a couple of them at the end, but we
Uh-huh.
bought the big 150 piece bag
Yeah.
from Costco that has
Yeah.
like all the good candy.
Yeah.
We have that. So like Snickers, M&Ms.
So you're saying you don't have any regular size candy bars for me, but you have
I
the
do
fun
actually have a
size?
couple of full size if you want a full size.
Like
candy
what
bar.
kind? What kind?
Kit Kat and Reese's.
just a whole bunch of bit of honeys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just taking out your fillings. No,
Yeah.
not stop.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Why didn't you mention you had Kit Kats before?
Do you want a Kit Kat?
Hi, Tyler.
I will get you a Kit Kat.
That's my jam.
Yeah.
Can you get Tyler one too?
I don't know if I have any on there, but have
mean-
enough for everybody.
You only need enough for me and Tyler. That's it. That's
Might be
all
able
that
to do
matters.
Might be able to do that. We'll,
Tyler's like outside the window right
Yeah.
now.
we'll,
Yeah.
We'll talk after the show here.
Exactly.
When
Anyway,
we have our after show beer with Tyler.
the after party.
After
When we have
party.
the after party.
Yeah,
Okay.
after the party comes the after party.
Yeah.
And
I like that little tradition that we're building.
yeah, right.
So Web Slingers will be one of 2 rides at Disney California Adventure that visitors can purchase an individual lightning pass for.
It's gonna be that and Cars, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it. That's awesome.
Moving on. But we don't have a start date when the Lightning Lane service at Disneyland will be announced, but it's coming soon.
Yeah, because the Incredicoaster just moves so fast that you don't really need one.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay, you ready? Moving on.
It's our last news story here.
Okay.
Moving on to some sports news. Let's do it,
Yeah,
guys.
let's go.
You ready? Practice? We talking practice?
Practice. Fucking practice.
No, we're talking
Practice.
we're talking football, but not real football.
Yeah, no.
But also kind of, I guess, real
I guess
football.
everywhere else
NFL Blitz.
football, but it's not like football.
But it's not football.
It's not football.
It's not
Talking
football,
XFL,
but it's football.
No, not even that. It's more like MLS.
Australian
Okay.
rules.
I may be wrong.
Yeah, Major League Soccer.
It's not real football. It's not even Major League Soccer.
I
It's
mean-
like professional soccer.
Yeah,
Even though you can't call it soccer because they call it football.
football in other countries.
I'm way more confused now than
Me
when
too.
we started.
Okay, here we go. This is why we're talking about it. So Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool, right?
Right.
And he owns like Maximum Effort production company,
Mhm.
and he just sold Aviation Gin for like $600 million.
Right. He also has a owning stake in Mint Mobile.
Yes,
Yep.
that is true. His latest purchase is the Welsh football club Wrexham AFC.
Wrexham
Which is-
damn near killed him.
That's probably why he bought them, was so he could make that joke.
Maybe.
Knowing
do
him,
that.
see, that's the thing, is that's a joke that he could easily make in a movie, especially like a Deadpool movie, and be like, Wrexham damn near killed him.
Exactly. How baller is that where you're like, okay, I can act in movies, I have my own production company, I make my own alcohol. I'm just gonna go buy a soccer team
Right.
or a football
yeah.
club. I
And he,
guess you
and, he,
wanna
and
call
he
it.
bought it with Rob McElhenney
Yeah. So
from Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
and
So
what is it?
random.
Mythic Quest
Mythic Quest. Yeah.
on Apple TV Plus.
Yeah.
That looks pretty funny. You okay there? Need some water?
We're good.
The child choking in the background.
He's fine. Don't worry about him.
Somebody check on him.
King of Blood.
He's resilient.
So, of course, it's Ryan Reynolds. So, how do you announce that you just bought a football club?
On Instagram.
You do it on Instagram, but you go drinking in a pub
Yeah.
with all the fans. How smart is that? He's like,
Was it aviation gin that they were drinking? I hope so.
had to be. It doesn't matter anymore because he sold it.
Or they were drinking Terramana since he just finished making a movie with The Rock. So The Rock probably gave him a whole bunch of like a box of Terramana. I'm sure they like exchanged boxes of alcohol. It's like, here's my gin and here's my tequila.
Here's
Like
my
cases.
here's my Zoa.
Exactly, like truckloads of it.
Yeah. Ooh,
It's
what
kind of
flavor
cool
is
though,
that?
because
Blueberry.
Blue fart.
Oh, I love blue fart.
yeah, I've never had it. I mean,
You never had the blue fart?
it would have been nice if somebody brought me an extra one.
Yeah.
Sorry, I will next time. I'm sorry, I forgot.
Kind of like how I bring tacos here when I come over.
Do we have tacos?
No,
I mean-
we don't have tacos right now.
Would have been nice. Would have been nice.
Yeah, would have been nice if you would have brought tacos.
Okay.
I owe James boba.
Well, now it just got awkward.
Fat?
James is upset because I had boba last week and he
Fat?
didn't get me, so I owe him boba.
Boba Fett?
Boba fat.
We should have got Boba to talk about Boba Fett.
Boba Fat.
Yeah, we should have.
That,
Good planning.
Way to go, guys.
Hey, I can't be the only one doing all the planning here.
Yeah.
How much of this stuff do I have? I buy a 6-pack every time I run out because I drink one for every Monday stream.
Oh, there you go.
Good Lord.
Yeah,
They sell them
I
at
am
Chevron
really
now.
I saw that. I really am trying to get him to sponsor us. I want him to like watch the show and be like, "Oh,
That's
let's go drink
so
Zoa every
That's
episode."
so great. You okay, pal?
I don't have money to buy Zoas because I just spent like $100 on Funko Pops.
On all the stuff you guys see
Yeah.
right there,
What? Oh, jeez.
spent like $100 on all that.
Way to go, pal. I appreciate your dedication.
Yeah.
You think I have all that money? Do you guys not see all the Lego that's sitting right there?
I didn't see your finger. Yeah, that's a lot of Lego.
Weird.
Oh,
Get your cuticles out of here.
oh. They are cuticles.
Oh,
I'll give you a cute tickle.
Oh,
I'm done with the news. Do you want to talk
We're
rumors?
going to talk rumors. Should I play our theme music for a second here?
You got to talk over it so we don't get.
It didn't seem like Warner Brothers took us down last week, so I think we should be okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go over here though.
Annie Oakley. I think Ryan Reynolds is all of our one true loves.
Yeah, no. Ryan Reynolds is the love of my life. There we go. Can you guys hear it? It's time to start some rumors. Let's go. I need everybody to dance. Dance. Want some rumors with you. All right.
All right, kill it.
Start the
We're gonna
rumors.
get taken down.
Start the rumors before we get like taken down, because DMCA is a thing.
The first rumor, they're all Marvel rumors because we have a lot of Marvel rumors. It's spilling a little bit of tea between Sony and Marvel.
Oh yeah,
Or
I was
Sony
hearing
and,
about
and,
this.
and Disney, I guess. So I guess there's a dispute about why we haven't seen the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer is because they're debating on what to put in the trailer.
that
Right?
makes sense.
It's like Disney. So the whole tea is that Disney doesn't want to give up all the secrets. They want to like hold it and be like,
Because
"Let's-"
they're good at their trailers.
Yes, exactly. And Sony's like, throw everything out there. We need to make some money.
We need everything in the trailer. Do
Whatever
it
you
now.
have, throw it out there.
Yeah.
So
I mean, they got to save some stuff. Like Marvel is really good about saving stuff, whereas like Sony just wants everything out there because they think that if they put everything out there, then more people will come see the movie.
right.
But the problem is that like you don't want to give them everything because you need to have certain things that don't show up in the movie or don't show up in the trailer, so that you get word of mouth and people are like, "Oh my God, Tobey Maguire shows up and he does blah blah blah," or
Yeah.
Andrew Garfield shows up right here and like they have like a Spider-Man off, like they have a
Like-
clip off.
Oh
Yeah.
my
You know-
God! Did you see Richard Gere come in and put the gerbil?
Up his ass. Yeah, it's just straight up. To see it straight up his.
I
colon,
want to see
Wow.
these things.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a Red Band trailer all of a sudden.
Absolutely would be a Red
But-
Band trailer.
So who do you side with?
Marvel,
Uh,
obviously.
So like side with in what way?
Well, let's put it this way. Sony wants to throw everything out there, the kitchen sink, to get everybody hyped for this. Marvel's like, no, hold your horses. We want to keep it all in so people go see this movie and not spoil this movie.
Yeah, I side with Marvel on this.
You
I mean,
side with
as
Marvel?
much as I want to see Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield in the trailer, I would rather be surprised when I see the movie.
Even
And
if we
see
know
them
it's
in-
coming. Yeah, it's not. Look, we all say we want to know the secrets, but we don't. That's the point. That's why we all like to watch magic tricks. We want to see it, and then we say we want to know how it works, and then when somebody tells us, we're upset or disappointed. You don't want to know everything in the trailer. You don't. And you say you do, and then when it happens, you get mad that they spoiled it. So
Yeah.
just like what you get.
Again, like speaking of spoilers, I'm not going to spoil what happens at the end of Venom. But at the end of Venom, there's, it's good that they didn't. They managed to not like leak that.
Right. Even though they told everybody, stay till the end.
Oh yeah, even I would prefer that. Like where they were like, hey, you have to look at the post-credit trailer. It's a doozy, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I was fine with that because when I watched the post-credit trailer, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome.
Got it. So you're okay with it?
Yeah.
I kind of want to see something. Like, give me something more. Like, we got Doc Ock. We got it. We got all this story trailer with Zendaya. Okay, that's great. I kind of want more.
I don't know. I would be cool
even if it's
we
villains.
saw.
Give me the villains.
And that's what I was gonna say. Like, I would be cool if we saw what's his name, Thomas Michael Church.
Yes.
Like I would be cool if we see him, not even as Sandman. We just kind of see him, like, turn his head and see Green Goblin. Like, I want to see what Green Goblin's gonna look
or
like.
like a hint of Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
Like, is it the Jamie
Ooh.
Foxx Electro that we know?
He already said it wasn't. He said in an interview, and he had to redact it. But he said in an interview that he's playing the same character, but it's not anything.
But it's not the same character.
It's not
kind
the
of
same
thing.
character. Yeah, he said
Yeah.
it's a more realized version of the character.
Well,
But he's
and-
playing the same like character, like by
Man,
name.
I don't know how to say this without giving it away. There was a thing, there was concept for Sam Raimi's Spider-Man about the
Yeah.
Green Goblin. Is that official that is going to be in this movie?
We saw the pumpkin bomb. So that's the thing, is that like the pumpkin
no,
bomb
no.
showed up in the trailer. So I would think that there's going to be Green Goblin.
No. I'm saying there is a version of Green Goblin that was a concept version that I've heard we're getting in this.
Oh, I don't know, man.
Do you know what I'm trying to
How they're
say?
gonna do that. Yeah. I don't know how they're going to do it.
But if they did that, oh my gosh, that would be that would be great.
Yeah.
So,
sorry.
are you saying you want to see something in the trailer?
No.
Well, like I said, if I see anything, I'm fine with seeing more villains. And even more villain references more than anything.
Would you be fine if they were like, you know what? You know that trailer you got? That's it until the movie comes out.
Well, we're
Would
only
you be
like
okay?
a month away, so it's not
I'd be okay
too
with
bad. But
We're gonna get 3 more trailers.
I want
'Cause that's
what
what
more.
they all do.
Like I mean, in the back of my head, I want to see more, but I'm not. I wouldn't be upset if we only got the one trailer.
Screw you guys. I want to see more. I want to see
Yeah, you're
like
gonna
a
get
hint
more.
of
You're
one
gonna
of.
get the movie.
I want to see like one of
right.
the Spider-Man
Spider-Man.
like suits. Like, give me like just an arm
No.
of somebody else's suit.
I think they're not. I don't think they're gonna show the Spider-Man at all.
So
And I think that's a good idea.
spoilers. And this wasn't. At first, when I saw it, I thought that it was something someone spliced together. But if you watch the dialogue, it is 100% something that is not spliced. It's new dialogue, right? But there's a scene between Tobey Maguire and
Andrew Garfield,
no, new Spider-Man,
Tom.
Tom Holland.
Yeah.
Where basically, like, he's talking about, like, wait, who are you? He goes, I'm Peter. And he's like, no, so you're me, right? And like they're having this conversation, and he's like, it's nice to meet you, Peter. And he's like, I need your help, and it's like this conversation between the two of them that is obviously new dialogue. It was on Twitter, and then it got taken down.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
I saw that while it was still out. So I mean, like, it's definitely something that's happening.
Well, just like that footage that came out of Andrew Garfield, and they said it was fake.
Yeah.
against the green screen, and then the VFX artist react guys broke it down and was like, no, this is definitely real.
Mhm.
I thought that was cool that they did that.
Yeah.
They're like, there's no way that this was faked. There's no way that this is a deep fake, and it's definitely real.
Like they were looking at the light reflection on his teeth.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
Crazy.
like it was so. Oh, I love that video. Is so cool.
That was cool. You know what'd be cool? Speaking of rumors and MCU, Jim Carrey joining the MCU as
No, it wouldn't.
MODOK.
No, it wouldn't be cool.
Yeah,
dude.
no, bring it on.
Jim Carrey as MODOK sounds great to me.
I don't know.
Right?
MODOK just seems like a character that shouldn't be in the MCU.
No, it's gonna happen. And MODOK, if they handle MODOK the way that, for all the bad that was the Marvel's Avengers game, if they handle MODOK the way that they handled MODOK in the game, I think that they could pull it off really, really well.
Yeah.
Because he was a very grounded version of MODOK, and it was almost kind of like trippy to see him, that grounded.
Mhm.
It just tonally, it doesn't seem like it fits. Like that, I don't know.
I mean, they're getting into weirder and weirder
I know.
stuff. So, I mean, I don't see them. The only thing is that we don't have AIM at all. So it's just kind of like we need some kind of introduction with AIM. Well, I guess we do have advanced idea mechanics from some of the Iron Man movies, but they didn't really get into it though.
Yeah, maybe that's the whole thing. Like, no more Tony. Stark Industries takes a dive, and there's a big hole in technology, and AIM jumps in.
Yeah.
Right? No
I got
more
a big hole in my technology.
and I'm aiming at it. God. By the way, yeah, Phoenix. Do I peek at Christmas gifts? Yes.
He does.
Yes, I do peek at Christmas gifts.
He's the kid that shakes it to try and figure out what it is.
Yeah. I want to know. I want to know what it is.
What a little jerk you are.
I know. But that's part of the fun. Is finding out what it is.
Sure, your wife loves that.
Exactly. All right. This last rumor. So we've been talking about this for a while. Shuma Gorath as the major villain in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness.
Bless you.
This one, before you jump into it, this one seemed really far-fetched to me. Like having some huge monster with a big eye and tentacles coming into the MCU like this. I was like, no way. No way this is going to happen.
But I mean, like, he's such a major integral villain in Doctor Strange. Yeah. He's not some like side character villain. He is like a major villain in Doctor Strange.
He ain't no side piece.
He ain't no side piece, But I mean, like, he's such a major character. And then now, if you didn't believe that Shuma Gorath was coming, I mean, they showed him twice in What If.
And I think Suicide Squad
already said that they're going to be doing. They're going to be taking things from What If and putting it into the movies. I mean, that's an easy softball for Shuma Gorath.
Right.
And like he was just getting start just like he was starting to mention just right now, Starro is like a huge example of how you can pull off that kind of character.
And they did it perfectly.
They did. Yeah. Starro was perfect.
So what's fueling this rumor is there was a leak of a Marvel like 1,000-piece puzzle that came out, and on the cover you see Doctor Strange and Wong and America Chavez, but you also see like Scarlet Witch in it, and then the main picture is Doctor Strange fighting Shuma Gorath.
Right,
that's awesome. Okay, I want that puzzle.
We didn't even talk about tacos, putting tacos on the table.
For the last one?
For any of these.
Yeah.
So, this last one, Shuma Gorath as the major villain. Tacos on the table?
Tacos are definitely on the table because I think that they've made enough references and they've made enough kind of like they've done enough to show that Shuma Gorath could be a character.
And all they need to do is put like 5 minutes of exposition in the movie. Like a backstory or like a him talking about it.
Yeah.
Not even 5 minutes, like a 2-minute explainer.
Yeah, he's basically Marvel's version of Cthulhu.
Yeah.
It's essentially who Shuma Gorath is.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Thickness. Do you think Shuma Gorath is the main villain?
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. And what we all said, it makes sense. It totally could happen. We've seen him twice now in What If, and they could easily explain it away for people who haven't even seen any of that.
Right.
I think it would work, and I think it'd be fun.
Yeah, I mean, it's either going to be Shuma-Gorath or it's going to be Nightmare. But I mean, like, again, we've seen nothing of Nightmare because that was the original villain that everybody was saying that was going to be the villain for the movie. That was the one they even officially announced was it was going to be Nightmare.
Or as Bert Kreischer would say, Nightmare.
Nightmare, right?
Nightmare.
But the thing is that they've already been softballing Shuma-Gorath into the MCU. I mean, to the point where there's a miniaturized version of him in video games that people are already familiar with, you know. So I mean, like, there's familiarity with the character already,
but not for the MCU. Besides What If, and What If is almost like not the mainstream. Like, I have friends, I have family that are like, yeah, I'm not gonna watch What If. I might watch, some of the Marvel shows, like the Disney Plus shows, but they're not watching What If.
But again, Feige said that there are going to be elements from What If that are going to make it into the MCU. So I mean, like, what else does he need to say? He said that characters and storylines from What If are going to show up. We've seen Shuma-Gorath twice. There's been rumors for a while circulating that Shuma-Gorath was going to be the villain. So I mean, like, you know, there's so much there that is saying that it's going to be Shuma-Gorath versus any other character that could be the villain.
If they can find a way to humanize this a little bit and make it more dramatic than just fighting a big slimy tentacle monster, I think it would be interesting.
Well, Shuma-Gorath is also a telepath, so I mean, the whole idea would be that he's like telepathically controlling people before you actually fight him. It's the same. It's the same thing with him fighting Dormammu at the end of the first movie.
Remember,
and you don't even get the human version of Dormammu. You get Dormammu as a giant, like, you know, monster.
Remember in Guardians, was that Guardians 2? Where they were fighting like a big, huge tentacle monster?
Yeah. That was the opening credits.
Yeah, like, you didn't care about that. You didn't care about that monster.
No, but again, Shuma-Gorath is way more deep and way more intricate of a character than some monster that you're randomly fighting.
I think it's going to be a big reach. I think my tacos are off the table on this one.
You also aren't familiar with Shuma-Gorath, so I see why you're definitely like, I don't think he's going to be a character.
I'm going to put your Shuma-Gorath tentacles in my taco and eat it.
Oh, hello.
I don't think it's going to happen.
What's that called? It's called
Squid tacos.
No.
Calamari.
It's with the T. I don't remember.
To calamari.
To calamari. No?
Yeah.
All right. That was my last rumor.
All right. So that is it for us this week.
What's everybody saying in the chat? I haven't been looking because
the last thing I got was that Phoenix mentioning that if Tony Stark takes a dive, that does open up for Kang the Conqueror. Because when in the comics, when Stark Industries goes under, Kang comes up and kind of like, as a different version of himself, sets up a corporation that takes over Stark Industries.
Oh, yeah, and they show that in Loki, right?
Yeah, there's an Easter egg for it.
Yeah, the Avengers Tower,
right, was
like Kang Industries. It was like
it's
with
not
a Q.
Kang Industries. Yeah, it's no, it is Kang Industries. Q-U-A-N-G.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's
Mhm.
I had knowledge.
Yeah.
See how I did that?
Yeah, just not on Shuma-Gorath.
That's okay.
Annie Oakley, what are you saying? Villains get a bad rep, but they just really want to be hugged. You're right.
They do.
It's true. Maybe we just need to put the free hug booths around all the villains' layers, and then they all just be fine.
That could be a thing.
Yeah.
There you go. See how that worked out? Anybody else got news? Anybody in the chat got news or
Anything
rumors
that popped up that we didn't
that I
cover
haven't
here?
seen in the last like 3 hours? Because I wrapped. Oh, you know what? I did see it, but I didn't talk about it.
What?
We can talk about it right now, but I don't really have
That's fine.
info
We'll go off
on
of
it.
What you got?
Gal Gadot will be playing the evil queen in Disney's live-action Snow White.
Gal Gadot is playing the evil queen. That works. Okay, that works for me just because specifically the evil queen is supposed to be the fairest one of them all, right?
Uh-huh.
She is supposed to be the most beautiful woman in the kingdom. So I can see Gal Gadot working with that.
Yeah. Exactly, like she's gonna be the fairest one of all.
Right.
Yeah,
But who plays Snow White?
I can tell you that right now. It is
Aaron
Rachel Zegler.
Don't know who that is.
She is from West Side Story.
No, yeah, don't know that.
Don't know that. I liked it better when it was Aaron.
It happens. I'm sorry.
How did you lose that casting?
Rachel Zegler just did better, I guess.
I guess.
She has the
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 it
ethnic
factor.
vibe.
They said she has the it factor.
Yeah,
And,
I thought.
and they were also like, you're bald and ugly.
No, but like I saw your performance and it was beautiful. It was moving.
You know, I really tried. I went deep. I found it inside of myself. I really drew from my heroes like Lady Gaga and Britney Spears, and I just, I want to do my best.
And then somehow you didn't get to play Snow White, so very upset with that.
I'm sorry, guys. I let you guys down, is what I did.
Yeah,
and
come on
and said
now.
it wasn't the it factor, it was the ick factor.
Oh,
What news about Buster Posey? Is he retiring?
Yeah, he's done.
Yeah.
whoop-de-doo.
He's only got 3 rings. Rookie of the year, MVP.
Like 20 years.
No big deal.
One of the best catchers to play it, man. So I mean,
Well,
Buster Posey's a beast.
I wonder if he likes being a catcher more than a pitcher, but who knows?
I'm pretty sure he was
Speaking of
better
a
catcher than
beast,
pitcher.
shout out to Julie.
Hi,
in the
Julie.
Chat. She's like our number 1 nerd.
Yeah, it's my future mother-in-law.
Oh, hey, mama, how's it going? She just bought us tacos, and it was
She did.
amazing. She's helping fund distance nerding by buying us tacos.
Guys, remember, all you have to do is go to our webpage at Distance Nerding or distancenerding.com, or you can go to our link tree, linktr.ee/distance nerding, and you can buy us tacos.
Oh, hello there.
You can also buy our merch. Do you guys want to buy shirt?
Yes.
You can wear Distance Nerding merch. It's awesome.
We're running low on shirts, so if you want a shirt, you better come get some.
Yep.
Exactly. Sure, I got to send one out to Greg. Either way, do we got any pluggables here?
Yeah, I got one.
Go ahead and plug yourself here.
Well, I'm gonna shout out to my friend Amy and Diego and Landon because they're listening to us right now.
Oh, awesome.
The Lego kids, remember the Lego kids?
Yeah.
They just posted that they're listening to the show. So shout out to them. But I was gonna shout out MouseCon this weekend, Sunday, November 7th, Concord, California.
Not too far from everybody. We'll
Yeah.
be there.
If you want tickets, go get tickets. mouse-con.com
Yeah.
and go check out. Go meet Darth Vader. Go meet Pocahontas. Go
Yeah.
meet Andy
From the Toy Story.
from Toy Story. That's awesome.
I like it. And remember, you guys can catch me on Cameo, sending out birthday wishes every day.
There
Search
we
for my
go.
name on Cameo.
Are you finally on Cameo now?
No.
I know. I figured. Yeah.
Do you have your store up? Your e-store that you're buying or you're selling the cat ears, the signed cat ears?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. That's they're all. You go to distancenerding.com, enter the code pew pew pew, and you'll get a discount.
There we go.
Perfect.
Okay.
You are welcome.
Also, remember, we have a full-on merch store, ladies and gentlemen. We are giving away, well, not giving away, but we're selling cannons. We are selling branded AR-15s. We have a brand new Apple car before it comes out on the market with Distance Nerding branding on it.
It's really cool. Tim Cook was like,
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, no, I'm lying. We don't have any of that, but we do have shirts.
None of it.
Who else is? Shout out to Thomas Wong. Shout out to Annie Oakley, who I don't know, so that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Julie. Shout out to Lightning, who didn't say anything, even though he's the biggest talker I know. Who messaged me while we were doing our thing here. Who else is out there?
We got Phoenix, Greg Hicks,
Oh, Squints.
Squints is in the building.
Squints. Speaking of Squints,
Tyler Yancey, always out there.
Squints, thanks for the help on the hats. We're gonna order those hats real quick.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. And
Got the King of Blood.
the KOB in the house.
Yeah.
We're really drawing it out now. Aaron, where can everybody find you?
For real.
Instagram. I think it's AA Ron Thick. I think. Facebook and that's it. Yeah, my name. Have
There
fun,
we
guys.
go.
I'm out there.
Jamez, plug your pluggables. Where can everybody find you?
Everything I have is at Distance Nerding.
Obviously, for me, it's also at Distance Nerding. You can find us at www.distancenerding.com. You can go to our link tree that I mentioned before. You can go and find everything there. Download the podcast on Apple Podcasts and Spotify and Amazon Music, wherever you can get your podcasts. We have it there. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it for us this week. So my sign off here is same bat time, same bat channel, distancenerding.com. It's dance party time. You guys ready to dance?
You ready to dance?
All right, let's do this. And then James loses his feet.
Oh no!
Start with Aaron. And James not paying attention.
Distance nerding.
Ah!